Welcome to Know Your Word. I'm glad to be back with you again today and to share with you again from the Word of God, the Bible. I'd like to address an issue that is a very important one in the lives of many persons. It is the issue of being content. Contentment is a very important ingredient for survival in our world today. Contentment, the very word means that state of being satisfied, a state of being comfortable and at ease in spite of the circumstance that I find myself in spite of the fact that things are not going the way I'd like it to go, that state that I could look in the face of adversity and be all right. The Apostle Paul, writing in the book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 12 says these words, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Oh, the Apostle Paul is addressing a matter here about being satisfied, being comfortable in the face of adversity, being comfortable in the face of need, being comfortable when the pot is empty, being comfortable when I went and checked the cupboard and discovered that I was Mother Hubbard's next of kin, being comfortable when the cupboard is bare. The Apostle Paul tells us that he has found how to experience having plenty and be comfortable. And then if tomorrow comes and you don't have it all, the Apostle Paul says, that's all right with me too. The Apostle Paul was talking to the church at Philippi, one of the churches that was reaching out to his needs, one of the churches that was seeking to satisfy him. They wanted to do something special for him, but they hadn't had the opportunity. They were it was difficult to get things to the apostle. The Apostle Paul being in prison, they couldn't easily access him. And so finally they were able to send something for him and they were happy. And Paul says, I rejoice greatly now that at the last your care to me had flourished again. I know in times past you really wanted to do it, but you lacked the opportunity. But I'm telling you, don't worry about me at all, because I have learned in whatever state I am, therewith to be content. There are a lot of people who have great difficulty with being content. They have difficulty being content because sometimes of this thing called covetousness. People have difficulty with contentment because they have long eyes, so to speak. Sometimes people have difficulty with being contented because they look to see what others have and they are always wishing and wanting and hoping they could get it. They have difficulty with contentment because they just like to have other people's things. Some people have difficulty with contentment because they are jealous of other people. Ladies and gentlemen, within the sound of my voice, the Apostle Paul says that contentment is a gift. I am instructed, he says, both to be full and to be hungry. To be successful in overcoming this issue of discontent, the Apostle Paul tells us the secret is to have a perspective with God and of God who takes care, who provides, who supplies my needs. And so he tells us, I can therefore just do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Wherever you are in Radio Land today, know that you could afford to chillax, be cool, because God got this. God got this.